Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to do crow pose or Bakasana. So crow pose is one of the most popular arm balances in yoga. So to start you will need, for the beginner's version, you will need 2 blocks and a pillow. So to start we are going to warm up our wrists, so just circle them in one direction. It's really crucial to warm up the wrists because in the end we are staying on our hands, so our body weight is in our hands. Then circle the other direction and then extend your palms really wide, so extend and then close and make a fist, and do this really vigorously, so do it quickly, really open and put all of your energy in this. Open your palms and close, and we count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, as if you want to splash water on someone, 4, 3, 2, do it quicker, 1, and release. And you should really feel a heat in your forearms, in your finger extender muscles, and in your whole hands. So to continue the warm-up of the wrists, come to the all fours and just make sure you have a straight and engaged core, straight spine, and just move your body weight to the front and to the back, just distributing more weight on the hands, trying to prepare them for crow pose. And then turn your fingers to point to the sides of your mat, and then come to the right and to the left. Just move the body weight from one side to the other. And then release. This was our very short wrist warm-up. And to continue warming up for crow, we need to, of course, warm up the core. And to actually practice this contraction of the upper body to the thighs. So in order to do this, lie down on your back. And we'll come to our lying crow, Supta Bakasana. So take your knees a little bit wide, not very together, and then extend your arms. And then try to come up with your arms. So come to a crow pose in the air, but lying on our backs. And stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And hug your knees. And now another core warm-up is to try and do eagle legs and eagle arms. So cross over your left leg over the right one and the right hand below, so opposite arm, and then come up with the elbows towards your knees and stay here and come down, but don't lie the whole way, so your upper back is off the mat. For 5, together, knees with elbows. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release and change sides. So leg left, right leg above your left one and left hand below. Come up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And now we did a really quick warm-up. Now we are going to come to our crow pose. And before we do this, we take the 2 blocks. So this is the easy version. Make sure they are not together, but just a little bit apart. And you are going to step on your blocks. So step on your blocks and come to Malasana or the Yogic Squat. So just open your knees wide and push your elbows. This is going to make sure that our chest is coming forward. And from here, the most important thing about crow pose is to stack your joints correctly, as in any arm balance. So in crow, this is elbow above your wrist. The elbow is not behind, because if you want to come to a balance from here where the elbow is behind, you are not going to find balance here. So this is not possible. As you see, I cannot find any balance. I would keep coming back. So what we want is to have them straight first, and only here to try and come forward. And then try maybe firstly the right leg, then the left leg. Just change the legs, maybe both. Find your balance here and look to the front. So don't look on your mat, because this way you will fall down. So that's one way of trying crow pose with the blocks. So if this is not accessible to you yet, just try it again. So for where to put your knees, actually on your elbows, you can see there's different types. You can try one version where your knee is outside, so outside of your armpit. And then another version, which is to find the spot where is the best, where there's no bone. So if you take from your elbow, just take your finger and find this spot, go down your armpit and find the spot where there's no elbow. And I find this is the best spot. So just try to put your knee there. And now we are going to try it actually without the blocks. And if you are afraid that you are going to fall on your face, just grab a pillow. Make sure you have it the right distance away from your hands. And then try to come to your crow pose and look forward. So come to crow and then release. So I'm going to show you what happens if I actually fall. So you see that's not really a big deal, because I will fall on my pillow, and the distance is anyway very short to the mat. So if I would not look to the front, but I would look down, what happens is I just fall on the pillow. Nothing bad happens. So this is one way. If you want to try something different, maybe take a block, find the right distance again, away from your hands. And we are going to try and put our forehead to the block. But just remember, this is just for training, so actually you should be looking forward. You should not be looking down. If you put your forehead on the block, you will look down, but you can train your balance like this. So this was a few versions of crow pose. Another one, which is a more advanced, or maybe for some people it's more easy, it really depends, is the crane pose, where we have our arms completely straight and we try to put our knees as much as we can up on the armpit. So I'm not very good in this version, so I'm just going to try and show it, but beware that. So I want to straighten my arms as much as I can and then release. So for some people that might be harder. So in this tutorial I showed you very quickly how you can try and do a crow pose, Bakasana. Please let me know how it felt, if you liked it or not, if you could do it or not. And if you are interested in some other warm-ups or some other arm balances, then please let me know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.